Hi. So for my creative assignment, I chose to do a painting. And in my painting, I used a lot of different symbols to help represent what I learned from the play and the new insight I gained, which was the importance of forgiving and healing relationships. So by first looking at the painting, you can tell that there are three characters that kind of catch the eye first. So there is a grandmother, a mother, and a baby. And all three characters, I displayed them on a tree, as you can see. And I did so because trees symbolize strength, family, life, and growth. And the grandmother is the very top of the tree. You can tell her hair represents the top of the tree. And along with the tree, I also chose to add roots, and I added a lot of roots because when you see a tree and you see that a tree has strong, thick roots, you can tell that the tree itself is very strong. So the same concept, I applied that here, and it shows that the family has a strong bond between them. I also added some butterflies into my painting because when butterflies go from caterpillars to butterflies, they transform. And for that reason, butterflies represent transformation and rebirth, which I'm going to be talking about how all these symbols work together to display the message from what I have learned. But that is what the butterflies represent. I want to also talk about the baby and the light. So the baby represents a new beginning of life and a fresh start, which is seen in the play in two ways. When Claudette adopts a child, and that kind of helps further heal the relationship, and also because babies represent a new start, and a new start is what heals the relationship. Also, the light, which works with the baby, represents positivity and hope, which the baby brings. And you can tell that the light is going upwards, and the baby brings that light and hope. I want to talk about the grass. So the grass or the field that the tree is on, as you can tell, it looks like little patches that have been sewn together. Those are the seam lines. And I chose to do that because it shows that something has been put back together. And this represents that their relationship has been put back together. And they have restored that. And the fact that those seam lines are still visibly there represents the importance of forgiving people for the trauma and the pain and the hurt they have caused you, but not forgetting that. So the fact that those seam lines are still there shows that something had happened, but they are together now and the relationship is healed. So with all these symbols combined, I want to show in my art the strength of family, the power of forgiveness, and family ties. So all this represents the importance of healing relationships and trauma, which also helps to break generational guilt and generational trauma, which is really seen throughout the play and is also seen with the author herself, Trey Anthony, who her grandmother had left her mother and her mother had left her, and the pain that they keep taking with them is not helping their relationships. So all these things of positivity, light, hope, rebirth, transformation, it shows a new chapter it shows healing, and it shows putting back those relationships and making them strong so that they forever stay like that and they don't break again. So that is the art I created, and that is the message that I tried to convey.